Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Axiom Verge 2. So recently we found two very important upgrades. Fast travel and an ability to unveil hidden breach portals. And there is one right there, but I've also identified two on the way back in this previous area that I just, walked past, and I definitely noted them on the way, but I just couldn't remember anymore. But there is one, I think, right about here, and one down here. So basically, yeah, when you enter, when you exit from this tiny breach section here and end up in this room, that seems kind of pointless. You just basically walk down here, and there's another one right there. So you're probably expected to follow that path and end up by that one. Now another thing, or a thing I want to mention, is that I stupidly managed to back up the wrong save file, or rather, I overwrote my current save file. Really stupid mistake right there. So I had to basically just redo all I did last episode. Which, of course, in redoing it without commentary, it didn't take nearly as long, but I'm ever so slightly worried that I might have forgot to do something that I did last time. I don't think so. I think I picked up all those same items. Well, obviously I got the two upgrades, I got all the skill points and invested them in the same things as well. Of course I went back and killed the boss again. I actually did get my damage upgrades first though, so that probably helped. I did all the exploration up here, picked up the health, so yeah, I think I've got everything that I did and should be at the exact same point as I was before. If you do notice something that's different that I might have missed redoing, then feel free to let me know, but I hope we're good. Right, so here's the first one. Let's see what this gets us. Okay, it's the same weird background side. I mean, that's definitely not organic, right? That's definitely a robotic type of enemy. Oh, and indeed we can hack it. Okay, never mind then. So these are just the first robotic enemies or artificial enemies that we are encountering here. Let's make it our friend and... oh, let's have it immediately destroyed by this guy over here. I was kind of hoping for the opposite to happen, but, that's okay. Oh. Yes, I would like that. Oh, I guess that's not really so much in the wall as in a whole section behind this thin wall. Which then raises the question how we enter that part. Oh. I think I might see. Yeah, tricky. Nice, and I think that should give us enough skill points to buy a health upgrade, for example. Which I might want to do. Let's see here. Yeah, that brings us up to 2. I could buy another health upgrade. Infection speed. I mean, I guess I'll eventually want that. I think I want range first, though. I don't know. Or I could wait for another damage upgrade. You know what? I think it's finally time to just do this. The next one is considerably more expensive, of course. But, yeah. I mean, without comparing them back to back or side by side, I should say, I don't really notice the increase in length of health bar, but, it should be a bit longer now. Oh, okay. Thanks for giving me another way out here. Is that... what are these things? What are you? Okay, that's not actually an enemy, that's just background. I was not sure about that. Okay. I mean, I probably really don't need to deal with any of these enemies. Especially when I'm almost guaranteed to take more damage trying to fight this thing. Yeah, I mean, just not worth it. Oh, what the hell? You just flew straight through the wall. Well, you also gave me some health back, but not quite enough to make it worthwhile. You know what? I probably just want to get myself killed, to be quite honest. Yeah, I'll just respawn right there, rather than use my final remaining health refill item. I can definitely not reach that ledge over there. No, not even close. But we I can get another upgrade right away. Don't mind if I do. Barash. Your drone can hover by pressing and holding jump in the air. Excuse me? It can even gain a little bit of height. Yoshi style. Wow, that's amazing. And it's also adorable, the way it flutters. I mean, it's kind of insect-like, but still kind of adorable. I don't know. And it seems to be able to do that for quite some time. Maybe not indefinitely. Probably not indefinitely? I guess you do start losing height eventually. Let's see. But do you ever... Oh, okay, okay. So eventually you do just drop. But that is very generous. Huh. Holy moly. Okay. Somehow I wasn't expecting a major upgrade over this way. I thought we were really mostly just supposed to enter this portal and that would allow us to progress in this direction, but I mean, that seems pretty huge. What would that allow me to do? Well, I could just, you know, start fluttering off into the distance. Well, not that far, but I can definitely reach some places, explore some parts of these maps that I couldn't reach before, just to fill them in. And there might be something hiding here or there. I can gain a little bit of extra height, but that's not really going to allow me to, for example, reach this platform, I don't think. Or would it? Oh, no, never mind, it would. It totally would. Because I can, yeah, I can ride this rideable platform that ends up over here, but then I can glide from there to the platform below the pipe, and that will allow me into this area. Of course, there is a blow-up wall, right? A wall that I'll be able to blow up as Indra, but not currently in my drone form. There might be a later upgrade that allows me to do that. But I certainly don't have that yet. Oh, okay. That's all foreground. Good to know. Is there anything else for me to even get here? Or is this all just a waste of time? That seems to be mostly a waste of time. I mean, there was a skill point in this room, so not a complete waste. Is there something above here? Oh, that's where I came from. How do I get knocked back when I hit these things with my basically ranged weapon? I have no idea. Okay. You can use this thing inside here. Wow, that displays some weird shapes. I have noticed that in the real world, when you use it, and even if there's no portal nearby, you still reveal these structures that somehow overlay with the rest of the terrain. Which is certainly interesting. Oh, wait, there's... Oh, I am lower than I was before. It's good to know. Oh? Got a save point here. Which, if nothing else, will allow us to fast travel back here in the future. Suspicious. Maybe not. Maybe that's just a different kind of terrain. Yeah, I don't know. Basically, I don't know if you can ever reveal anything useful this way. I've also been wondering if this is just basically showing you the terrain of the opposite side. Could be, I guess. This could be basically the terrain layout of the real world, superimposed on the breach layout. Because they are similar. Oh, one of these things. But not identical. Well, this does keep going for a little bit. Oh, here we don't have any terrain overlay. Because I guess we are in an open space in the real world here, whereas the breach does have some terrain. Certainly one of the biggest layout discrepancy I've noticed so far. I don't suppose... Oh, I mean, it's close. I feel like I can almost make that. Almost. But not quite. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Not used to new abilities. Okay, well. I'm very glad that I eventually remembered before moving on. That would have been extremely foolish. Okay. Oh no. Yeah. Maybe this is the time to actually use some healing. I suppose the save point is not that far away. Do I want to use my final health thingy? Come on, would you? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it, whatever. Where? Okay, there it is. And this is actually safe, okay. So there is a sweet spot where you can stand, where it won't be able to hurt you. Right. You do have to re-tap the jump button though. You can't just hold it. Wait, don't I remember this structure in the real world? I thought I did. Maybe not. No, I think I've actually seen a similar structure in the breach somewhere in another room. Okay, and this keeps continuing. Well, fine by me. Those are not enemies. You never know around here. Oh, that is though. Okay. Oh. Grab, please. Thank you. Ouch. Oh, don't slime me. Gross. That's gonna be another purple guy? Yep. No real reason to fight him, I suppose, but... well, maybe. Maybe he would have attacked me if I had jumped over here. Oh. Oh god. Gooped again. Okay, I guess that mostly worked out. Wait, there's something above. Maybe. Maybe? Ah, come on. Oh yeah. Right, that works. Health node, or fragment of a health node. I'll take it. Let's check out the upper path first. Oh god. Wait. Are those enemies? I guess not enemies, just obstacles. Thanks for the help. Oh, okay. I guess I chose this path for now. Oh, that's the other side of this. Which is not particularly helpful, I don't think. I could return to that previous section, but I don't think Flutter... Ah, actually... well, I call it Flutter, as in Yoshi Flutter. the hover... the glide. I guess glide is the official name here. Might allow me to enter that pipe leading upward, perhaps? Not entirely sure. Also... did I guess this is the way I'm probably intended to go, because this is where I got the hover. I just decided to turn around. Because I don't see what could have stopped me there. I think I just decided to turn around and explore this way first instead. Huh. Well, I mean, I don't think I can reach that tube there. Yeah, no, I was thinking because I do gain a little bit of height. If I do time the jump right. Oh! Wow, I was not expecting that to work at all. That is kind of amazing. Don't kill me. Oh, I got health back. I'll take it. Okay, awesome. That gets me up here without the need for any shenanigans. Wait, but I mean, now that I did that, obviously I can do this easily enough, yeah. That does work. Huh. Wait, can I walk on this? I can. Okay. This is a little bit dangerous. As in, extremely dangerous. Wait, what? Wait, no, don't die. Please. Don't, please. No, that's actually a wall. Never mind. Oh god. I cannot actually climb that, can I? Oh no. Please, no! What are you doing? Why didn't I grab... Oh, because I keep seeing these corners, and I keep not seeing those diagonal lines as obstacles. My god. Okay. Anyway, this just seems to connect to that room up there. At this point, I think I can just teleport, heal myself. Yeah, I don't think I can get up there at all. No, obviously not. That's not something the hover could help me with. I don't know what could. Are those things solid? No, they are not. Okay, so that's just background. So in theory, although, wait, is that maybe just enough height? Oh, it totally is, and there's absolutely nothing here. That is kind of amazing. I mean, it is a room that was not mapped on the map before. Mapped on the map, or not marked on the map before. Now it is. Now that I made it here. But there also doesn't seem to be any reason for you to ever be here. Huh. Well, okay. Fair enough. Now, could I continue this way? Probably? In fact, yeah, I think I can. Wow. So many ways. And I never went down there. In before, there's not really much there. Can I actually? Maybe? Oh, that's not actually what I meant to do. But nope. So I lose height immediately when I try to do that. Interesting. But yeah, I should be able to make it across like this. That way I can make it down here. And over this way. Okay. Which should allow me to check out that other room or direction. Oh, ouch. Relatively quickly. It's gonna be almost impossible not to take damage on, except that I think I managed to do it. Wow. Oh, yeah, just ignore everything. I think once again I managed to somehow not take damage from any of that. It's kind of wild. Hello, purple guy? No? Hello, purple guy? No purple guys. Okay. Suspicious. Oh. A save point. And only a save point. I guess this is another entrance. Oh, you know what? This might be. Yeah, that's that one. Okay, so that's just an alternate way into this part of the breach. Interesting. Well, now that I have the hover, I think I can actually continue that way. Weird to have a hole in here that does not seem to be accessible from anywhere. I don't know if the map would show me if there are just... Well, in the past I think it has shown me when there were literally invisible hidden passages connecting to another room. It would still display a room transition, like a door, basically. So the fact that it doesn't do that here leads me to believe that there actually is not anything there. I'm only noticing that, or, wondering, because so far the map has been pretty consistently, filling every available space, not leaving any holes, basically. But maybe for the breach that's not necessarily the case, and it might not even be necessarily the case for all of the regular map. Okay. Right, so we don't actually have to go to the other side and use that portal because we're already here. I mean, I can save, but actually, yeah, well, I will. Just so I can teleport here if I ever need to, although I don't really see why I would. But I should be able to continue from here. Not sure that respawn animation or teleport animation needs to be as long as it is, but, a minor detail at best. No, that's fine. Or is it? Actually, there is this place that I could check out while I'm here. I guess I might as well. Well, let's first see what's past here. Yeah, obviously I can hover across. I guess I deal with this thing first, huh? Okay. Ah, yeah, of course. Thanks for the help, though. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I did check it, because there's one of those obstacles. Which I guess I'll mark on the map for later. So I know there's something I can do. We'll see if I remember by the time I do get whatever upgrade it is that is required. So I'll enter, rather exit here. And yeah, I should absolutely be able to get into that opening there. Using this guy. And I'm Just gonna do this, so that's on the map, even though I'm not gonna need it. But yeah, you see that, and you might have seen it before, that this other room shape is overlaid on top of the real layout of this room. Whatever that means. It hasn't really seemed useful in any way so far. Oh, there's a thing. That's a tiny little dagger. Huh. Yeah, it's a royal dagger. Made of arsenical copper and lapis lazuli. 18 damage, cooldown 9. So very fast, but kind of low damage. I think that's lower than... Oh, I can't actually look at it right now. Also, it's obviously a weapon for Indra herself. Yeah, there's something she can blow up. She could blow up. If only she could be here with us. Why am I even dealing with that guy? No one knows. It's a mystery. Okay, well, it's neat, I suppose. Another weapon. I don't really see myself using it, mostly because I'm suspecting that it's going to have a pretty limited reach. I was gonna say, well, I can finally return over here and check out this portal and see if that gives me what I hope it will, which is firstly this drone weapon upgrade, which I crave, but also potentially the way forward. Actually, you know what? I can probably progress past here now that I can hover. That might be all I need to clear this little cliff that was blocking me before. So that would be neat. I might also be able to make it to that tube in the ceiling here, although I'm not sure. That was pretty high up, I think. But we'll see. Yeah, however, I just realized or remembered that I can actually hover now, and I would probably check out... I'd probably like to check out these some of these upper sections. So I guess I'll just teleport here to the highest... Teleport up here. It's neat that the camera just pans up when you're actually in the same map area that's already loaded. It's a neat touch. I don't think I can do anything here. Oh, wait, except maybe. Oh. Ah, it's not quite high enough to allow me to start scaling that wall. Almost, but not quite. But I will be able to, if I make this jump, or this grapple I should say. Yeah, I should absolutely be able to make it across there, for example. And up here. And I guess over to this side of things? Uh-oh, can I make it back? Yes, actually. The hover is so generous. Well, it doesn't look like I can reach anything there immediately. I don't know if I can make it all the way across that screen and to here, for example, and to possibly anywhere useful. I'm also... Oh, you know what? I can just walk up this wall, so... Let's just quickly check if there's anything good here. Doesn't seem like it. What is on the other side of this? Nothing? Well, there is a ledge up there that I can't quite see, that I can definitely hover to. So that's something. Should be fine. Maybe, yes, perfect. Of course, that by itself doesn't do anything. I guess I might as well jump from a little bit higher to fill in that other part of the map. I guess I'll just try jumping from all the way up top, as far as I can. See how far I'll make it. The slope of the ceiling here is almost perfectly shaped. So that I can... Oh! Hey, I made it up here. Nice. Not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. Yeah, and then eventually, ultimately the hover did run out sooner than I hoped it would, but I made it here, so that's good. Heretic's granddaughter. 60 revered sages gave their lives. In return, we have 10 weapons of godlike power. The king is pleased, and the Udug put to rout, at least for the time being. But it does not feel like victory. Shishkala was an honorable and proud leader. Gemekala, a respected priestess. Now they are dust, sleeping, only summoned when needed. Oh, okay, so elders were literally turned, or the consciousnesses were literally turned into these nanomachine entities, the arms. Okay. Only summoned when needed. 60 more go into the chambers tomorrow. It seems everything my grandmother tried to warn us of, for which she was unjustly punished, has come to pass. We survive at the cost of all we hope to save. Oh. No name given. Probably for the better. The authorities would probably not have appreciated that kind of heretical thought. Okay. Well, I doubt I'll be able to make it anywhere useful from here. But we'll see how far I get. Oh, long screen transition there. Okay. Yeah, that's about what I expected. So I don't think I can really make it to any of these places, huh? Or up there for that matter. So I guess I'll still need some sort of upgrade to the hover ability, or maybe an actual double jump to extend my airtime. That would be nice. There must be things up here in this cliff face, right? I might even have seen something on the other side. Like on this little ledge that's visible there. Not entirely sure. Well, okay, that was somewhat useful though. I mean, I filled in some more of the map. And I got some more lore. That's neat. Please, let me cancel this. Oh boy. I'm gonna be doing a lot of fast traveling. I mean, I already am, basically. But all those loading times, or just animation times, I guess it's not really loading. All those animation times are gonna add up. Oh, please. I don't know why some of these are so finicky. Really doesn't seem like they should. Probably could have re-hovered there. Not sure that I'll actually be able to get anywhere else if I do. Oh, that's okay. I'm hitting the invisible ceiling there. Or corner, I guess. No, I didn't quite manage to fill in the map. Bummer. Oh, awkward. Actually, okay. Let me just quickly kill this bird. Sorry, bird. Oh. Please, a little bit higher? That's okay, I suppose. Probably could have made a little bit of a better platform. Oh! Speaking of platforms. Hi there. Don't suppose I can reach that. Now can I? Oh! Maybe I can, actually. Oh, I totally can. Huh. Interesting. Will you carry me somewhere? You might, actually. What? No! What did I do? I targeted the wrong thing. That's extremely unfortunate. Oh god. Well... Wait, what? Huh? Oh, I guess this is where I last saved manually? Right. I keep thinking that I should respawn wherever I teleported to, because, well, you do get your health refilled as if you rested there, but I guess it's not officially a save. Well, let's try doing that again, I suppose. I guess I didn't need to interact with that first platform at all. Just needed to... The platform enemy, I mean. I just needed to... start hovering from the correct platform and reach the non-enemy platform. Right. Which was... I guess, yeah, from here, huh? Easy enough. Right. Activate that. Just be ready to hack this guy and... Yeah. I guess turn him into a platform? just so he's not in the way. Oh, and that's another medium? Or even big capsule? No, medium. I mean, I'll take it, obviously. 2 points. Heck yeah. That brings us all the way up to 5. The next upgrade here is 4. Huh. I mean, that would allow me to get both of these, for example? Or another drone attack upgrade? I mean, I don't really know how much longer I'm going to be stuck as the drone. But no matter whether I'm going to be stuck in drone form or not, I'm definitely going to have to do more fighting as a drone. So I guess it's definitely going to come in handy. But infection is going to be universally useful, right? Let's actually do this. And maybe this. I could have gone for this, yeah, but another 15 nano points, I don't know. Well, I guess I've chosen this. Oh, also, I guess it just carries me back and helps me fill in the rest of this map. Yeah, nice. I don't think I can do it up there. I can go up there. Maybe actually, because I'm pretty sure I'm done here. So let's just try this. Yeah, of course. I'm being silly again. Of course I can get up there. It's amazing how the hover even allows me to reach some of these platforms that I couldn't previously just jump up to. This is so useful in so many ways. Obviously I can easily glide across like this, fill that in. The map below here, or the square below here is still a mystery. Any news? No. Oh. Okay. And there's one of these. What is that? Oh. Wait. Wait a second. Left, right, up, up, up. Left, right, up, up, up. Really? Is that not all there is here? No, that's all it says. Left, right, up, up, up. Left, right, up, up, up. Oh, Super Axiom Verge 2 Turbo DX Plus completed. Did that actually do anything though? I guess I was maybe trying to do it too fast before, because I guess it only registered when I actually did it slower. Okay. So just try using this third eye ability everywhere, and it might actually reveal hidden messages. It's kind of similar to a mechanic of the first game, where there were sometimes like glitchy. I don't know. There were like glitched parts of the world, similar to those glitches that appear around the hidden breach portals that we can now unveil. And you had some sort of tool to scan them and to change the world in those areas. And sometimes you would actually reveal writing in the walls, literally. Hidden messages. Kind of similar to what we just found. Okay, I mean, yeah, I don't know if that did anything. Would I be able to tell? It didn't give me any actual rewards, I guess. Probably just an Easter egg. I suppose I could probably look at the achievement and see if the description tells me what it did. I'm curious now. I'm gonna see if I can see that. Okay, I'm not sure if this overlay is being recorded, but yeah, okay. I guess it's really just an Easter egg. Perform Indra's secret spinning typhoon crane leg kick. Yeah, okay. Cool. Right, what was I doing? I guess I'm officially done over here for the time being, until I can find a way to burrow underground and fill in that missing thing there. Also, possibly more, you know, jumping, flying, whatever. Upgrades allow me to explore the airspace here. Okay, I think it's finally time for the last 5 to 10 minutes of the episode to check out that portal that I was initially going to check out. Not suspecting in the slightest that that we would be getting all these amazing upgrades. Okay, well, let's check it out. And see... Okay, we're in the Urum Valley area of the breach, of course. Cool music. I like it. I don't like these things though. They're kind of annoying. Okay. Maybe not that bad. Well, as always, I've already already managed to take a lot of damage, as I typically do. Can we do that? Okay. We can. Can go up this way, which connects us to a place we've already been, apparently. Oh, to the other side of this, I see. So we get another skill point for free. We open this up finally. Well, I mean, not that I know that I'm gonna have to return this way, really, ever. The only other thing here... Yeah, up here I think was another one of those stone block barriers that I suspect I'm gonna have to either tunnel through. I mean, they do look kind of crumbly, so maybe it's actually just a matter of getting the better weapon. And we might be able to break those with our drone weapon. And this room here was just so suspiciously empty, but yeah, again, I don't really... Unless... You know what? It's not that far away. I want to see if maybe I can reveal something useful there. Oh god. Oh. I was momentarily confused by the alternate layout here. Oh god. Just... Never mind, I suppose. Stay alive then. Okay. Right. It was past this hidden tunnel. So surely there must be something going on here, right? There's that weird enemy. Oh? Wow. So you can reveal hidden exit portals from the breach as well. Oh god, the implications. Is this actually where I'm... No way. This can't possibly be where I'm supposed to go, right? By complete coincidence? No way. And we can enter this from this side as well. Oh. Okay. Maybe this is all it is? I'm totally... Yeah, okay. Judging by the map, it's a closed off little section. I'm totally okay with that. Totally okay with this leading nowhere else but this. So I was not ready to actually make story progress here. And that would have been a little bit weird as well. I don't know why specifically, but... Okay, 3 points. Do I get? Do I get something? I guess the damage upgrade, huh? Sure. It'll be that much better when we finally get our hands on that new weapon. Okay, that was cool. Didn't expect that to work out that way, but yeah. Okay, definitely keep in mind that we can absolutely reveal hidden portals even from this side. Not something that occurred to me before, but probably should have. It's not that far-fetched, really. I guess I could really just end the episode here, but whenever I say that, I end up saying that, you know, but I kind of want to keep playing, and it's true. I do. Just a little bit longer. You know what? Don't pass up any room transitions, because if nothing else, yeah, you can just confirm that they're not something you can, you know, do anything about right now anyway. It does keep going down though. I don't know what it is about these things. I guess, I don't know. They're not really all that dangerous. Oh, you can destroy those. Kind of odd. Huh. There really doesn't seem to be anything here. But what could there possibly be for me to do? This is very much like this other room up here that I thought I marked. I guess I ended up not doing it. It certainly doesn't seem like there could like there's anything for me to do. Nothing obvious anyway. It just occurred to me that these rooms here together look like some sort of script. They look like characters from maybe, well, I don't want to, it's probably not the correct term. Is it Hindu script? Is that what it's called? There's some writing system in the world, I think, that has characters that look kind of like this, connected by a horizontal line at the top. You know what I mean? I don't know, just occurred to me. Yeah, anyway, this one maybe not so much. I did not obviously use the, whatchamacallit, this thing here, because I didn't have it at the time. So there could theoretically be something in that room, but I mean, there's nothing indicating it. So maybe not. Maybe some of these are just weird little dead ends. Maybe that's just how it is. Okay, well, there's an exit portal. Wow, those weird little spores. They've traveled so far. Okay, this might actually be exactly where I want to be. Well, this is... Yep, this is exactly where I want to be. Right, we did deactivate that. Udu-san. Udu-san. A more powerful version of the Mulu-san. Okay. You know, I'll take it. I think it's the exact same speed. 24 damage, though. I guess we're already automatically upgraded. Oh yeah, we can't even look at the other one anymore. Dang it. I did look at the damage value for the old one not too long ago, off camera, I think. But I don't remember. Was it 12? Was it actually just half this? Anyway, this is better. I don't know how much better, and I don't necessarily need to know. Okay, it's apparently not what we need to break through these. But the good news is that we don't need to break through these. I thought these... I don't know, for some reason I thought the revealed portals stayed. They are marked on the map once you reveal them. So I guess there's that. Anyway, I guess that's really all I could do here. Yeah, this was the weird dead end room, and this one actually had a laser barrier over this way and a breakable barrier over this way. None of which I can do anything about for the time being. Do I need to mark these? I mean, I really don't need to mark these because I can see that there is something unexplored. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, that's basically perfect. That's exactly what I hoped I would get, and I did. So probably not anything necessary for progress, since it doesn't allow us to break anything, at least not as far as I can tell. But it's obviously something that's going to be useful to have. And yeah, I'm still assuming that I can actually progress this way with the hover. So that's what I'm going to try doing next time. But of course I'm going to call it an episode here. So as always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.